Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen. It took me a little while for it to sink in, but we signed Carey Price. We signed Carey Price. And by signing, I mean we traded for him. Ended up trading away Nazem Kadri for Mr. Carey Price himself. I had to shake up the entire Leaf roster. Kadri, as much as I wanted him to stay on the team, it was necessary to trade him away for this fella right here. Carey Price, a 94 overall goaltender. I got the goaltender of the future and the present. I'm really happy about the trade. Not happy in trading away my first round draft picks, however. But, you know, what are you going to do? You need to give a little to get a lot. So, Montreal, I hope it works out for them as well. But, you know, we got Carey Price. And I'm not making any more bad goaltender situation, and Carey Price has 3 years left on his contract, so that leaves me 3 years to build up my future goaltenders before Carey Price calls it a career. So we're looking at the free agents, and I have plenty of spots now available, as well as salary cap. Roman Josi, it would be a joy to have this guy, and I'm looking at the rest of them too. My forwards are ready to flourish, so I'm good with my forwards. My defense, however, has always been an issue. So I want to make sure nobody, and I mean nobody, gets away from me this time. So Roman Josi, I need this guy. I need this guy right now. So top two for the next 6 years. He'll be playing until he's 36. Let's offer him an $8 million 6-year contract. I really need this guy. Let me take a look here, and I need another defenseman as well. So $6 million there, so it leaves me with $9 million left in cap space. Oh, that was $8 million contract. Sorry, so I have $7 million left in cap space. So that's one defenseman. Who is this guy? Chris Russell. I never. Let's check him out. Let's check out his stats. See what he did last year. Okay, pretty respectable numbers, but for a top 6 D-man. Nathan Beaulieu, I'm a fan of his. Let's take a look here. -5, 12 shots. Looks like Montreal didn't have a really good playoff run last year. But he's good, though. But I'm really leaning on Zach Bogosian. I think it's his overall. He's at 84 overall, which is pretty decent. But he's listed as a top 4 D-man, and I need those spots to be filled. So Zach Bogosian. Jeez, but he's a two-way defender. Oh God. Okay, well now I'm stuck. I don't know who I want. I don't know who I'm looking for. So, Rundblad, Arnold, Chipchura, Suster. Okay. So Russell, at 33 years of age, Nathan Beaulieu, he wouldn't be so bad. You know what? I'm gonna go for my Montreal boy because at least it'll give somebody for Carey Price to talk to. Let's see if we can sign him to a deal. Let's go for. I'm gonna lose all my cap space though. But you know what? I got nothing to worry about. So $6 million, 2 years. Let's see if we can get these two guys in, and then we'll finish off the free agency, and then we'll see how the preseason goes. So advanced day. Let's just see if we can get them. I really hope that $8 million was. Hope he's licking his chops for it because I really need that Roman Josi. So Beaulieu is on. Okay, so we got Beaulieu. All right, Josi. We need Josi, and there he is. Roman Josi decided to sign with us. So there we go. So we got 2 defensemen that we really desperately needed. We're really building up that core now. Filling in those spots. My rookies are going to take over for all the players that retired. Carey Price is going to take over for Corey Crawford, which I can't believe I fucked that up. Carey Price, what's he got to say? Glad to join the team via trade. It's a privilege to be here. Welcome aboard. I think it was a fair deal on the trade. No, we know you can bring a lot to the table, which is why I traded for you. Go prove it. Don't get complacent. No, welcome aboard. Let's welcome to the team. I don't want to piss off the best player on my team, and Nathan Beaulieu. Hope you join the successful free agent signings. You won't regret signing me. I had my eye on you for a while. The time was right to offer you a contract. All right. So had no effect. That's good. Okay, so that's done. So we're going to simulate all the way to the preseason, and we'll see how the preseason games go. Hold on a second. So we just finished the preseason. We ended up going 5-2-0, and yeah, if you haven't watched last episode, we ended up picking the one, the only, best goaltender in the world, Mr. Carey Price. Burke. Okay, I just realized something here. Burke should not be there. Whatever. Actually, that works out. That way, Lala will be able to grow down there in the AHL. So, yeah, I ended up trading Nazem Kadri for him. They wanted an elite style player, so I gave him Nazem Kadri. I have a power forward franchise, high franchise, in Frederick Gauthier to take his place. Hopefully him and Ovechkin will work really well together. I ended up putting Alex Ovechkin on the trading block in case anybody wanted him. I need something outstanding, and if somebody wants to have Ovechkin, I honestly don't mind getting rid of him. Only had him for 2 years, and he scored me 84 goals in that time frame, getting 50 goals in the first year and then 34 in the following year. But at 35 years of age, my youngins are coming up. I would not mind trading him away for an asset or something better. So let's just get the season underway, and let's see where we are month to month yet again. Here we go. So we're going against the Calgary Flames. We'll see how the first month goes. Now, Toronto always stumbles in the first month, but hopefully that will stop. We have a new and improved team, and they can only get better from here. So let's just do our best. So these divisional teams, we need to win against them, but we seem to be having a really big problem with them. We lost Ottawa twice. It's Corey Crawford all over again. All right, Corey Crawford I picked up last year. He ended up getting injured for 2 months. At this point, Carey Price is injured, but it seems like he's only been injured for a week. So best roster. Let's go on that losing streak for the next 2 games. Wow, we got a 3-1 victory. All right. New Jersey, in overtime. Oh my God. Okay, so I need to check that out. Who was? I think it was Burke that let me getting those victories. Oh my goodness. Maybe I don't need to pick up another goaltender. Oh, it was Lala. Of course, it was Lala. Jeez, 2 games played and he got wow, 79 overall, and he's got perfect numbers. Okay, maybe it'd be a better idea to keep him up here then. Substitute Burke for Mr. Carey Price. And Carey, you can sit out the next game until you're healed. We'll see how that goes. Actually, you know what? He's probably healed now. Ooh, what's this? Caron for Matt Dumba and a 3rd round draft pick. Ooh, Matt Dumba, eh? Let's take a look at that real quick. Dumba. Oh, they want my asset. Caron. Okay, let's take a look here. Matt Dumba. Why would you want to get rid of? Ugh. Yeah. All right, never mind. I don't need him. Minnesota, you can keep your stuff. I don't need it. Get out of here. Okay, so let's just simulate up to Calgary and 3-0 loss. All right, so Carey Price is definitely back then for individual performance. Don't get injured anymore though. I need you on the team. So 4-4-1. Carey Price got injured already. Offense, lineups, special teams, goalies. Okay, so Carey Price is in the lineup now. All right, and Lala, I'll keep him as a backup. Hopefully he'll be more outstanding for us. But look at that chemistry. 86% locker room chemistry, and the season just started, and we have a mediocre record. Like, you couldn't ask for anything better. So I'm not going to check out the stats yet. Let's just go for another month. I want to see the numbers grow as the season goes on. So let's just see if we can get some victories. Tampa Bay, edit scouting assignment. Yeah, let's go to Europe this year. We went to there for forwards. Let's go here for forwards for 6 weeks. All right, let's get her done. Overtime win. There it is. So we got Detroit. Another win. There it is. Columbus. A shootout loss. It's still points nonetheless. Washington. That will be a 7-1 victory. All right. 3-2 victory against Florida. All right. Here we go. St. Louis. The promising Stanley Cup champions last year, but ended up losing 4 games to 1 against Arizona. They lost to us. There you go. Another win. Another win. Look at these wins. They're just piling up. Let's go Pittsburgh. Has been injured with back spasms. Again with the back spasms. But he'll only be gone for a week. So replace the player. Let's just... oh, jeez. Okay, well, he won't be gone for long either. So I'm not too worried. So we'll just wait till Roman Josi comes back. Best lines. Stop the simulation. And let's just see where everybody is right now. Players are getting injured again, just like they did last year. Let's take a look here. Ovechkin, Gauthier, and Timashov. Okay, everybody is where they should be. Okay, so let's just check out the defense real quick. Burns is still on there. Jake Bean, Carrick, Roman. Okay, Roman Yossi's back. All right, that's where we want him. Okay, let's just continue on with the season. We'll check out the stats as soon as we finish up the month. So we'll go all the way to Chicago. So the Blackhawks will finish up the next 5 games and see where we fare. So we lost 2 in a row. Okay, stop getting injured. You just came back. Replace the player. New Jersey. Okay, there's 3 losses in a row. That may not have to do with Roman Josi being injured, but let's just wait until he's fully recovered to come back. So there. Okay, so we're winning some and we're losing some. Players want to meet with me. Okay, so locker room is at 88%. So Jake Bean, what do you have to say? The team is on a roll lately. We have to keep it up. I agree. Things seem to be going very nicely for us now. 88 overall. And he's 22 years old. He should be a franchise. He's probably going to be a franchise player too. God damn. All right, so that's good. Let's just sim all the way to Chicago. Best roster. And then Chicago. Roman Josi is available to play. I don't want to scratch him because I don't want another Morgan Riley incident. So best lines. Let's just simulate to Columbus. We'll get through the Chicago game. And then we'll check out the individual stats. Okay, so we simulated 2 months. We're what is that? 14, 8, and 4, which is pretty good. So we're just on the doorstep of a wild card spot. Play next game. No. We're gonna check out the stats real quick. See how everybody's doing. 86% overall. Oh boy, there you go. Korestelev, 18 points. That's about damn time. So I'll check that out in a second. So Toronto. Currently sitting 5th in the division with 32 points, tied with Boston. Probably not... let's check out the Metro. Okay, so we're tied with New York Rangers for that wild card spot, which is understandable. So it's we're all pretty neck and neck right now. Toronto is exactly where I wanted to be at this point of the season. Right at the start of the season is always important. So let's just check out the stats real quick. See where everybody is. Oh my, look at that. Korestelev leading the charge with 9 goals. He's doing a lot better this year than he did last year. Victor Stahlberg, what the hell is he doing? He got 8 goals on the bottom line. Look at that. Picking him up was a very good idea. Ovechkin with 8 though. Okay, that's not too bad. But Jake Bean, 14 assists. Willie Nylander, 12. Gauthier, 12. Okay, so everybody's stepping up. They're doing exactly what I need them to do. But Jake Bean, Nylander, and Korestelev all tied with 18 points to start the season. That's... And Ovechkin's coming up not too far. And so is Gauthier and Roman Josi. Everybody's producing. Everybody that I picked up is producing. Everybody that's important anyways. So, this is outstanding. Let's just check out the player morale real quick. 2 players want to meet with me apparently. Alright. So Jake Bean and Komarov. Wanted to thank you for my extra minutes you've been sending my way. Of course. We found a good balance and it seems to work. Positive effect and Leo. Thanks for the opportunity. This call to the NHL. What are you doing up here? I put him down to the AHL, though. Oh, maybe some players got injured. Glad you're excited. I feel you contribute a lot to the team. Good. So he's back on the team. There we go. All right. So I'm not going to get rid of Lala. Lala's going to stay with us because he's a presence on the team. And maybe that's what keeps the morale going. Let me just take a look at my rosters real quick. I need to see who is scratched on... who's scratched on this team. Okay, so how do I do that? Scratched. Nobody is scratched. Oh, that's on no lines. Jeez. No, scratched. There you go. Okay, so Van Riemsdyk and Johnson are scratched because they're injured. And then we got Stone and Burke. Burke shouldn't be scratched. He should be down in the AHL. Go to roster move. Okay, Burke is going back down to the AHL. As soon as I find him, goalies. Goalie. Okay, Burke, Your services are no longer required up here. I got Lala to lead the way. And then we're going to go for the AHL for something to put him on the squad. NHL, AHL. All right, so best lines. Goalies. There he is. Okay, so we got Burke and Levanen, whatever his name is. Okay, so that's the AHL. Let's go to the NHL. Okay, so let's simulate another month and see how the boys do. So we'll go all the way up to New Year's Eve, or New Year's Day, sorry. And we'll check out how they do this month. But they seem to be doing, there you go, they seem to be doing a lot better this year than they did last year. Best lines. Everybody's exactly where I need them to be, so I don't mind going to best lines. Montreal. Ooh, 3-1. They're sticking into Carey Price's former team. Boston, 2-0 victory. 3-2 win in Montreal. All right, all right. Edit scouting assignment. Let's go back out there. We'll check out the Russians. Forwards for 6 weeks. All right, Pittsburgh. Tobias Lingberg. He, I believe, is in the AHL squad. Okay, that's fine. More player morale. Let's check this out. 86%. And there's Carlson. What's his concern? Manager's really on the ball as of late. Well, thanks a lot. I think we have a good crew who know what they are doing. Your talk with Eric Carlson had no effect on him. That's fine. All right, so let's just continue onwards and finish mid-season. So there it is. A 3-1 victory in Pittsburgh. All right, Carolina. How are we doing? 3-1 in Carolina. Winnipeg. Tobias Lindbergh is available. Best lines. Let's see. 4-2 loss to Winnipeg. That's not too bad. Shootout loss. Hey, we got the point. That's all that matters. So divisional games here. Detroit and Ottawa. 5-4. And a 5-3 loss to Ottawa. All right, that's fine. All right, so let's just... Players want to meet with me. I'll come see you in a second. Let's just finish this Capitals game. And we lost to them. All right, that's fine. Okay, so we're losing locker room chemistry. Just barely, though, but we're losing some. Player morale. Let's see what's going on. Carlson, again. I really have to admit, I'm thrilled with my playing time lately. Good. There are a lot of guys in the locker room that work hard to earn some of your ice time, which is true. Positive effect. It's good news for them. Okay, so let's check out how everybody's doing and where we're faring. Right now, we're holding on to that second wildcard spot. You know, that's more than what I can ask for them. So good. We got the second wildcard spot. We're good. Ovechkin again leading the charge. Looks like with 28 points. Let's just check it all individually here. So 14 goals and 14 assists. 28 points in 38 games for Mr. Alex Ovechkin. Korostelev, he's almost matched his point total from last year. He got the exact same thing last year from Ovechkin. Nylander, 10 goals. Leipzig, 9 goals. Stahlberg was still with 8 goals. But, you know, bottom line, that's good for him. Let's check out the assists. Jake Bean, Nylander, and Roman Josi. He lost 6 games because of the injury. So I'm not too worried about his point totals. 28 points for Jake Bean and Ovechkin are neck and neck. Jake Bean with 28 points on the second line. Willie Nylander 27, Leipzig 25, Korostelev with 24, and Gauthier with 22. So the franchise player still getting it done up there. 22 points. He's hanging with the big boys. I'll tell you that much. And Carlson and Josi end up following him. All right. I'm gonna check out Carey Price too. That's one thing I forgot to do. See what his stats look like. All skaters. Let's just go to goalies. There he is. Carey Price. So 2.340, what is that? Goals against average. 15 wins, 10 losses. But he had a few shutouts, if I'm not mistaken. 3 shutouts. So this goaltender, this goalie, I have to pay attention to my my recording thing. It only records up to 15 minutes at a time. So I may have been talking off a little bit there. But anyways, so Carey Price still doing really well. All right, so let's just simulate a little bit more to... Let's see here. Calendar. Let's just keep it going. Got to get this season done and over with. Hopefully we can get it done. So we'll go all the way to the 6th. I think we're good for anybody who doesn't want to trade. Who anybody wants to trade for us. I like my team just the way it is. Brent Burns has been injured with a concussion. Replace him. And there's there's the Stanley Cup champions right there. But we beat them 4-3. What's this? Carroll. They really want this Carroll fella. Man, must have really picked up a good player. But no, decline the trade. I do not need your 3rd round draft pick. So shootout loss, but points nonetheless. We got more wins than we do losses. So Peyton Manning is back or is injured with a mild concussion. Replace the player. That's fine. 4-1 New York Rangers. My goodness, this is a great season so far. Still some players that want to meet with me. Player morale, sure. Probably Carlson again, contemplating talking about management. There he is again. What's he going to say? Really proud of how we've been performing as of late. I agree. Things seem to be going very nicely for us right now. Yeah, I think he's really pushing for that captaincy. You know what? Ovechkin, when he's done, he's definitely going to be the captain. Carlson should have been the captain, but I don't know. I feel like I got to give it to my best player. Keep them happy. Another concussion. So replace Gaudreau. I got the players to do that. Minnesota, 6-2 victory. Another concussion. Oh my god, these concussions. Best roster. I trust my assistant coach. Dallas, a shootout loss. I'll take that though. A 5-3 win. Soapy is back. We'll go best lines. And then Colorado. A loss to Colorado. That's fine. Peyton Manning is back. We'll go to best lines. Gaudreau's back. Best lines. So the injuries are occurring, but they're not that bad. They're usually like injured for about a week, which, you know, it's just fine with me. Players want to meet with me. Probably Carlson again. Ooh, what's wrong with always disengage? Oh, because he's not on the team right now. Sorry, Stone. Your services are no longer required with me. Jake Bean, he's a presence. What's he saying? I have to admit, Weiler always makes me feel happier. Good. That makes me happy to hear. I'm happy to hear that, but I'm still expecting more from you. No. Good things on the ice. Good enough. 88 overall. He's he can only get better, and that's exactly what I want. And I'm sorry, Michael Stone, if you don't like your ice time, it's because there's no room for you. Oh my God, what's with this concussion syndrome? Best roster. Lala will take care of him. Return line. He will now begin to count against your roster and salary cap. You are over the roster limit and will need to send a player down. Best roster. Oh man. All right. Oh, there it is. It's down there. I was looking for where we are right now. I was looking at the first. Okay, but we're still winning games, but we just lost one to Carolina. But Carey Price should be back anytime now. So a 2-0 loss, which you can definitely feel the loss of Carey Price. Roman Yossi is injured with a pulled groin. Oh my God. His assistant coach replaces player. Jesus. Unbelievable. Okay, what's going on here? All right, let's simulate up to the Islanders because I think Price will be back by then. There he is. So best lines, but hopefully he doesn't play and injure himself again. Okay, here we go. 8-4 win against Vancouver. Edit scouting assignment. Those Russians, though. Let's see here. We went there. We went there. Let's go here. DEL. 6 weeks. Confirm assignment. So let's go all the way to the Islanders. Give my players some time to heal. Yeah, okay. I'll go see you in a second. So there we go. Okay, so we're getting through the season real quick. Let's just check out the player morale. Okay, so he's still disengaged. That's fine. Jake Bean, nice to be part of a well-oiled machine. Management is really nailing it lately. Thanks a lot. I think we got a good crew who knew what they were doing. There we go. So Jake Bean making a push for some sort of captaincy. Okay, so the overall is down. Oh, sorry, the locker room chemistry is down. Okay, Ovechkin, Gauthier, Timashov. Okay, and Korostelev. Okay, so all the players are when they need to be. Ben Smith came back up. Thank you for your service. Carlson's at 93. Jake Bean's at 88. Okay, Brent Burns is back. That's good. Van Riemsdyk and Carrick. Okay, now we'll check out the goalies. Carey Price, 92. But he's probably being demoralized a lot for being injured. Joseph Lala, he's now at 80 overall. That's good. He's growing. Let's see. Let's check out the stats real quick. Let's see where Toronto was faring. 28, 16, and 8. So we're in good playoff formation. We're only 4th place, but we are... Where's the points? We're only 6 points out of the top spot for the Buffalo Sabres. What the hell? Anyways, okay, so we're 4th place, so we got that wild card spot. Let's just check out the points real quick. Let's see here. 22 goals for Mr. Ovechkin. Carlson second with 13, and Willie Nee coming in at 13 as well as Korostelev. So assists, 26 assists for Mr. Jake Bean. Nylander with 25, Karlsson with 25, and Gauthier with 24. So he's really helping out Ovechkin with those goals. It's good. Ovechkin with 40, Karlsson with 38, Nylander with 38, Jake Bean with 36, Korestelev with 34. Gauthier could do a little bit better. As a power forward, he should be... His stats... Okay, well, he's got good wrist shot power and accuracy. Damn. But I need to keep him as a power forward. It wouldn't be so bad keeping him up there like that. But he's at 89. He's almost at 90. So, my goodness. This is going to be still going to be a really good year. So let's just I'm going to have to simulate all the way up to the trade deadline and then call that a video. We'll just go right up to here. Maybe we'll get a trade for Mr. Ovechkin, which I wouldn't mind trading, but he's leading the charge right now. He's returned to the lineup. Best roster. I just hope some of my players, my best players aren't... Oh, Jesus. Okay, replace the player. I just hope some of my best players aren't in the AHL and I'm not paying attention. It's just we're having such a great season and I'm trying to get rid of some of these games so we can get through the season as quickly as possible. All right, so Chicago, San Jose, Calgary, Edmonton, Dallas, all Western teams since losing in St. Louis. So shootout loss. What is this? Chalmerson. Why does everybody want Caron? Edit trade. What? It's Chalmerson's a defenseman. 5.28 million. Oh my God. What's he gonna do? Retire after we're done with him? Defensive defenseman. He wouldn't be so bad. But as I keep saying, I like my team the way it is, and I don't need... Huh. Actually, I just thought of Brent Burns for a second. No, you know what? It's fine the way it is. I don't need a player like that being pissed off he's not getting ice time. There's still some players that want to meet with me. Go to player morale. Let's just get this done and over with because I don't know how much time I got left. Sorry, Stone. Maybe somebody will want you. Should probably put him on the trade block. An overtime loss. Nathan Beaulieu is back. That's why. Oh, he's injured. Okay, replace player. Caron again for for Alex Killorn again. I don't need Killorn. Why does everybody want Carroll? Jesus, it must be really special. But let's just finish up real quick here. There you go. Karlsson has been injured with a concussion. Concussions. But he should be back. Or maybe I wasn't paying attention. I don't know how long he's going to be gone for. Getzlaf or Chalmerson. Oh, jeez. You know what? I may have to. I might have to. How is Getzlaf anyways? 7th for Chalmerson. My defensemen, almost every single one of them is injured. I'll take them, I guess. Okay, so we'll just go to Wednesday. What's this one now? Alex Killorn for 2 draft picks. He was good for us, but you know what? I'm giving my players a chance to shine. Okay, so before we end off the video, I need to check out my lines because my defensemen are dropping like flies. Offense, defense. Oh boy. Let's do best lines because I picked up Chalmerson. Defense. Okay, so he's on the second line. Jake Bean's on the first. Van Riemsdyk, Burns, and Carrick. There, it'll all tumble afterwards. Okay. So let's check out the offense real quick, see where everybody is here. Maybe he can really help us out. Willie Nylander, Gardner. Gauthier. Okay, so we're good up to the trade deadline. So I'm going to call this a video. See where we're faring. Right now, we got the first wildcard spot, which I'm happy with. So, so far, it's been a promising season for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I can't ask for a better one right now, except all my players are getting injured. So, let's hope we make the playoffs in the next video. If you were tuning in, thank you very much. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Take care. Go Leafs, go, and let's get that playoff spot.